My career has mostly been in the recording studio, except 72 and 1973. Me and Roger Hawkins went on the road with Traffic.
And I think I saw your band. I went to a Traffic concert at the Spectrum in Philadelphia
We played
in the
there.
early 70s.
Yes, that
so
would
maybe
be
I
it.
saw you.
It probably did.
That's so exciting.
Because that was the biggest place I'd ever been at that time. But we did that for a couple of years, but the rest of my career has been in the recording studio and not on the road. And in 2014, I recorded with a Scottish-Irish rock band called the Waterboys in Nashville. And we recorded an album that I really liked, and they liked what I did, so they asked if I would go on the road with them. And at that time I was 71, 72 years old, and I thought, well, if I'm ever going on the road with anyone, it will have to be this time, because I don't think I'll be doing it at 80.
You never know.
You never know. But so I toured with them for about 2.5 years, and we did well over 150 shows, probably, in actually it was 18 different countries, all over the world. And since I've been back from playing with the Waterboys, I've been playing with other people, and a couple things are possible Grammy nominees, and so things are still marching on.
Okay, so the success continues.
Yes.
And the foundation, how can people get more involved and take a tour and come visit this beautiful area in northern Alabama?
Right. Muscle Shoals.
Muscle Shoals.
It's
my first time here, and I'm loving it.
It's Florence, Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, and Tuscumbia are 4 towns here in northwest Alabama, and it's a beautiful place to see anyway. But with the studios and open and for people to come see and record in or just visit, it's a tourist attraction, and it's a beautiful place anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you so much for visiting and sharing it's such a fascinating, interesting life. And as your wife says, I love her quote, dreams don't have an expiration date.
I hope not, because I'm not ready to expire.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Robin.
Thank you. Okay, so I am visiting with Judy Hood, the music ambassador of Florence County. That's what we just decided to.
Or Muscle Shoals Music.
Muscle Shoals Music.
Yeah, I don't know that I could run the whole county, but.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. And here we are at this beautiful boutique hotel, brand new hotel, called the Gun Runner, and we're going to start there. Tell me about that.
It's an amazing place, as you can see. I mean, we have 10 rooms here, and they're all themed after things that have put our area in the international spotlight, like our music, and we're sitting in my personal favorite room, the Muscle Shoals sound room.
Right.
And there's also a Billy Reed room after the fashion designer, a Frank Lloyd Wright room, because we have one of the only Frank Lloyd Wright homes in the country right here in Florence, Alabama. So it is an amazing property, and the people who stay here love it.
And how many rooms are there?
We have 10 rooms in all.
Okay.
And a 3,200-foot common area that is well suited for receptions and that sort of thing. I call this kind of elegance with attitude, because it's kind of got a badass spirit about it.
Oh, I love that.
It's